Oh, hello everyone. So I'm back tonight. Going to be starting to work on Ludum Dare 40. And yeah, I'm almost like a complete day late starting this. So this will be a 24-hour game jam for me. Yeah, I just slept a lot last night. Went out to the Knoxville Ludum Dare 40 kickoff. And yeah, just slept a lot last night. Didn't wake up until like late this afternoon. So I think I'm going to like pull an all-nighter tonight. Hopefully get a lot done. So I was going to bring up ldjam.com. So the theme this time is the more you have, the worse it is. Yeah, I don't know. Not one that I've voted for. Seems like there's a mini joke theme of lava lamps. I don't know how that came to be, but I saw a lot of people talking about lava lamps. So, but yeah, I had an idea for a game that I never really did start about 4 years ago called Irwin McSpenders. So I think that would go along pretty good with the theme. You're a tax accountant. You get income, but the more income you have, the worse the taxes are. I don't know if, like, I think it goes along with the theme, but whether or not other people agree, I don't know. Seems like usually if you don't go along with what the accepted meaning of the theme is by majority of the people, you get slaughtered in the theme category. So I really don't care about theme or ratings for all in general. Yeah, so I watched the, what was it? Move the camera over a little bit. Got to be centered up here. Yeah, so I watched the keynote video. It was okay. It started out pretty good, but then it started saying, oh, it's all about winning, and look at all the Ludum Dares that I've won, and all that. And yeah, I don't even care about ratings. I quit looking at ratings a long time ago. So I want to create a new repository. Yeah, this is a game that I wanted to make a long time ago. I guess that's right. Create a new private repository. So I don't have any like grand ideas for this game that I haven't already done before. Seems like I've kind of created everything at least once before. Yeah, I guess I've kind of wanted to do a shooter, so I guess this guy's going to like shoot paper clips, pick up dependents, and collect money. And maybe have some like, I just had the idea of maybe adding foreign money in there, like yen or other types of money. I guess I can just try to draw that the best that I can. Or make yen like a little coin with a Y with the two lines. But actually in Japan, it's actually a kind of like, is it Marui? No. Or is it? Yeah, I can't remember. Seems like it's sort of like that is the real yen symbol in Japan. So that's something probably a lot of people don't know. The yen symbol that we see here in America really isn't the yen symbol that they use in Japan. I mean, sometimes you see it, but the symbol for, oh, wow, what in the world? But the yen symbol they use is actually the symbol for circle or round. It's actually in my slides that I made. Yeah, I want to say it's like moon, but that doesn't seem correct. I can look it up. So that could figure in with your taxes and everything. So the thought that I always had for this game is to have like a 1040 at the end of each level or at the end of the game, and then they'll figure up all the taxes. Yes. Okay. So it's kind of like a moon, but it goes down in the center instead of coming across twice. It's like one of those kanjis that I can recognize when I see it. Yeah, I don't see it on these. Yeah, there it is right there. So it comes down over, then one down in the middle, then one across. But a moon is the same outside lines, but it comes across twice horizontally. I've always wanted, that's something I was going to do in the Y'all Know Euro game, is have different types of money, or at least Japanese yen. But yeah, I could have all different types of money and coins. I've always wanted to make a game about money. So I guess I could do some like brainstorming. I don't know what I want to do my brainstorming in there. Do I want to do paint or word? I need to do like a little outline type deal. So yeah, just getting everything started. I don't know why Source Tree just crashed. So they changed Source Tree, so now it seems like every time they update Source Tree now, they have a different icon. It's like, can't you all just pick an icon and stay with it? Quit changing the Source Tree icon. But it crashed. Don't know why it crashed. I was using it earlier this week. There it goes. Go away, shark food. File, new. Let's go ahead and do 1280 by 720. So this is just brainstorming right here. So we're going to have income. Let's just have like a line for income right here. I need to put this on a separate layer. So then we can have like, oops. I guess I can do all this in the same text box. And we can have like US dollars. Then we can have Japanese yen. So this will be something like $42. And we can have like, make it leet. 1337. So that will be cool. This will do a little bit of teaching of currency exchange, which is kind of cool. So I wonder if I can type in good Japanese mode here. Caps. Can I type in Marui? There we go. No, that's not the right one. That's not the one that I want. EN. ENN. There we go. So we got N, 1337 N. So then we can do like an exchange rate or something. Oops, get out of Japanese. Exchange rate. $1 for. Make it simple so far. Oops. $1 for 100 yen. So then we'll have like 1337 there. Total income. Then that will be 5537. Taxes. So I want to have it where you can actually see the different tax brackets. So the more money you have, the worse the taxes are. Tax. I could have like a tax table rate, like 25%. But you want to take off your deductions first. Dependents. So say you pick up like 5 dependents. And see. So let's make it like $20 per dependent. That'd be $100. No. Yeah. So then we'll have total taxable income. That'd be over. So let's make this like 420. This would be 4, 3, 337. Total taxable income would be 33337. So tax rate 25%. So this can get mathy here. I'm not going to do long division here. 33337 times 0.25. It's $83 of taxes. .34. I don't know if I'll have it where you can have money taken out or anything. That might be too crazy. So I don't know what the objective is. Is like, well, one objective is to get as much money as possible. Then the other objective is to get the most dependents. More dependents lowers your taxable income. Income after taxes. So that'll be 43337 minus 8334. So that'll be 350.03. Maybe I could have it where you could take some of your money and put it in the mail, or like have a box or something for putting it into your like reserve, your non-taxable income. So, okay, so I got that. I'm going to clone, browse. And I want to browse remote. What happened to Bitbucket? What's going on here? Why isn't Bitbucket working? What is going on with source tree? Some reason this isn't. Source trees work. Okay, there it comes. Want to clone. No, I don't want to browse. I want to clone, but I want to clone a remote. So, starting from scratch. Clone this. Copy. Browse. Let's just put it in projects. I want to put it in projects, or I want to put it in. No, I don't want to put it in projects. Okay. Select. Clone. So here's the painful thing about Unity that really kills me. Is I can't create a new Unity project in that folder because it says, oh, something already exists there, which is really dumb. Unity's slow too. Probably because I have so many projects loaded here. So it's like I just want to put it right here. Maybe they've changed it. I doubt it though. I bet it puts puts it in a subfolder, which isn't what I want. I have a coin right here. I don't know. James K. Polk. I got a $1 coin right here. James K. Polk. Must have got this out of a vending machine somewhere. Oh, upside down. The obverse. Yeah, it does not want to focus on that. Wow. Unity's so slow. I don't know what's going on here. 0 drop frames. Oh well. Oh, yeah. I kind of messed up my finger here. So it hurts whenever I press the mouse button. So I've never got into these services or anything. I don't know what all that does. Let's go ahead and reset the layout. Assets. Where's my new? Game. So now I've got to close this. Go back to my Project Explorer, or File Explorer. Find the folder and just click on 50 flags and go, no, that's Dropbox. Projects. So now I gotta go in here, cut, paste this in here. So dumb. So if I had created it in projects, it would have screamed because it would have said, oh, that directory is not empty. So now I got to open this one. I don't know why it puts this Unity package manager in here now. So yeah, I don't have any grand ideas as far as the gameplay goes. So I guess it'll all be just like the gimmick of the tax form and everything. So, do I have this backwards? Yeah, this is backwards. At least just backwards from the way that I like it. So, let's go ahead and make a room. I'm thinking this is going to be like an office space type of thing, where you go through the different rooms in the office building or something. I don't know. Room. Let's go to Blender. I call it Blender. So can I do this with a let's go ahead and get rid of this. Create plane. 7. Come on, 7. So the trick to Blender is like making sure your mouse is hovered over the area that you're trying to work with. Something I didn't learn until recently, unless they recently changed that. Scale X. Let's make this a square, I guess. 5. Scale Y 5. Boy, I can't see anything there. So I guess I should have the walls going up. Extrude Z2. Did that do what I wanted it to do? Oh no, it didn't select through. Gotta turn this guy off. Or turn him on. Extrude Z2. Extrude Z2. Crud. Extrude Z2. So now what I want to do, I want to take these, make a face. But I gotta make sure the normals are pointing the right way. Turn on normals. I can't tell if it's pointing the right way or not. Yeah, so I want them all going inward. But the question is do I want to have a wall on the front side? Because that's the way the camera will be facing. I think I should. Okay, all the normals. The bottom normals. Yeah, that's right. File. Save as. Irwin McSpenders. Let's create a new folder called Models. I'm going to call it Room, lowercase. Save. Go back to go back to Unity. It should pop in here in a second. Wow, it's not popping in. What's going on here? I didn't do something right. It should have locked up for a second while it loaded the new stuff in. So I'm doing something wrong. What did I do wrong? File, save. Let's look at the file system. I did something wrong. Oh, did I not put it in assets? Oh, that's the problem. So let's close this guy. Let's move models in the assets. So now here, yeah, you can see it kind of like hangs. That way you know something right is happening there. So I'm gonna take room, my room model, put it under room. So there's my room. So which way is the camera? Camera's on the other side. Camera's over here. Well, that's good that you can't see through the back. So I could go ahead and do all 4 walls. That's weird. Let's go back to room. Let's go ahead and grab these. Make a face there. It's weird that the back side is the front side. That could get confusing. So yeah, there it goes. Take the main camera. Let's move it up to here so I can see everything. Get it close enough. And do game object, move to view, game object, align with view. So now we can get specific over here. So let's change this to 0, 5. Oh, so they have this new change to the Unity editor. It used to be where I could just press tab on a field and it would automatically highlight the next field. Now you got to press tab and then press enter to make it go 5 minus 8. Make this 35. Make this 0. That's close enough. It just seems like I've done this so many times. Starting to kind of feel the burnout of creating Unity games. Okay, let's go ahead and do our guy. So I'm going to prefab that guy up. I never do know if I should call it prefab or prefabs. I guess keep everything plural makes things simpler. So create empty. Level manager. The one thing I'd kind of like to do with this is do a custom shader so it looks cartoony. I guess that'll be the new thing that I try to add to this game. Custom shader. make it look cartoony. So now I need assets, create folder, scripts. So before I get too far, so the one thing I need to do is go into assets, create folder, editor, and I'm going to use, and this isn't even a part of the game, but one of my publicly available, which is within the rules, scripts within the Ludum Dare rules. It's in projects. So this is on my Bitbucket account. Unity helper. Autosave script. I'm going to pull that into editor. It's not very long either. It's just those few lines. But it will automatically save the game whenever I press play. Because if you press play and you get stuck in an infinite loop, then it crashes Unity. Which I have no idea why, after like 5 years since I've been using Unity, that they can't break out of a stupid infinite loop. There are hacky ways to do it by attaching a process and trying to change variables, but it's really wonky. So that automatically saves when I press play. So let's go into scripts. So before I start doing a bunch of stuff, I'm going to do something. This will be something else different that I'll do this time. Well, I've done this before, just not at the beginning. I'm going to go in and call this game. So I'm going to keep all the scripts for specific scenes in different folders, which should make things a little bit cleaner. I guess there are some scripts that could span multiple scenes, but generally each script goes along with a specific scene. And again, I'm not using Playmaker this time. I've spent like all week just trying to get old games to compile in Unity. And the ones that use Playmaker are a real pain trying to get to recompile, especially like the older games. When you try to upgrade them with Playmaker, it just doesn't want to work at all. It's such a headache. Public void setup level. Oops, nobody can see this, so I'm writing code. See, when I'm not streaming, I usually have my Visual Studio window on the right screen with all my... but whenever I'm streaming, that's where I have my OBS and YouTube live streaming and everything. So let's do a public game object room prefab. So on start, we're going to set up level. I'm just going to call it instantiate. I could assign this later. I'm not going to deal with it right now. I'm going to instantiate a room prefab. I guess I should create empty room. Oh, it's gotta load in script. Room objects. So I'm going to do a game object find room objects. So I want to set the parent to obj room objects. Dot transform. So now it'll put it in here. And I don't like having a ton of instantiated clones like here in the main root hierarchy. It just gets hard to manage. I didn't assign it. So when I move between rooms, I think I want to have it where it moves the camera along with the player. And then once he gets to the new room, just move everything over within one frame. I don't know if that would cause slowdown or not. I need to fix this camera a little bit more too. There we go. Should set this to 16 by 9. There we go. I just messed that up. Was it minus 7.41? Negative 7.41. Okay, that looks fine. I could move it up a little bit more. No, that's fine. I want to change this to clear, solid, black. Oh no! Other thing that I want to do, let's go and fix the lighting too. Well, do I want it completely black? Nah, I want a little bit of light. I think I want to change the lighting though. See, this is something I've never really done before. I'm just now starting getting into it. But environmental lighting, I want to change it to color. Let's make it kind of bluish. So I want all saturation. Well, not all. A lot of saturation. There we go. Give it this light blue tint. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Game object. Let's call this player. So we're gonna, should have created a capsule. 3D object, capsule, let's be player. Crap. I'm so used to just doing tab 0, tab 0, tab 0. Let's So let's go into Blender. Creator player. Let's do a cylinder. GZ1. So then we want to do a scale 0.5. Oops. So GZ minus 0.5. GZ1. So it's 1 wide, 2 tall. We go ahead and do the smoothing. Okay. Save as player dot blend. Models player. Is that right? It's kind of funny there. Like it didn't get the whole thing. Wow. What happened there? That's crazy. So let's turn off mesh. Let's get rid of this. Capsule collider's good, but we need to move it up 1. What happened to this model? Why did it do that? Did I... Oh, I didn't scale it the right way or something. I didn't I didn't have the see-through turned on. Wow. Can I undo? I can't even undo this. Huh. G. So GZ minus 1. So now we want to turn on select. Wish there was a quick key for this. It doesn't say there's a quick key shortcut or anything. So select that. Now I got them all selected. GZ1. File, save. Did it do smooth shading for everything? Let me go ahead and do smooth shading again. Just to make sure. Close that. So now it should pop in. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what this mismatched layout group repaint thing is. I saw this with one of the games I was recompiling earlier this week, and I thought it was just because it was an old game. But apparently this is some error with the new Unity. I don't know. But I think once you clear it once, then it goes away forever. Scripts game, create, player, copy player on player. Did it copy? No. So in player, and when I have like IRS agents that try to take away your dependents, that would be neat. Private void handle input. Vector3 vect move gets new vector3. I need a speed value too. Let me make speed up here. Public float. Maybe I'll do something with speed. F speed gets 5. So F speed times input dot get axis horizontal times time dot delta time. F speed times input dot get axis vertical times time dot delta time. Okay. Game object transform translate. I don't know if there's a better translate method than this. Seems like I read something about something that will check to see if you can translate before you actually do translate. Vec move. Okay. Save. So yeah, we need to on update call handle input. I want to drag player into prefabs. Delete player. Level manager. Level manager. Public game object player prefab. Instantiate player prefab vector 30 quaternion identity. Just go ahead and do g obj room objects dot transform. Oh, I'm not doing this in world coordinates. I messed up. I already knew I messed up before I messed up. I messed up here. I didn't copy that. But I need to go to player and change this to vec move space dot world because I want it to be in world coordinates for this game. Oh no, he's so big. He should be tinier than this. I don't know, maybe this is fine. This is fine. Still seems to be a little bit too big. I think I need the room wider. Let's make it 10 by 20. Select all. Scale X to file, save. Okay, this looks a little bit better. Main camera. Kind of want to get the whole thing in here. If possible. Although this will all not work at all if I go to a different aspect ratio. So the one bad thing is my character is as tall as the walls. So the walls need to be a little bit taller. But before I do that, copy, stop, and paste. Let's go back to Blender. Let's make the rooms twice as tall, or make the walls twice as tall. That rhymes, haha. GZ2. Save. There we go. I need something sticking out the front so I know which ways he's facing. That's one. Create cube scale. Let's see. G, Y, is it this way? Can't tell, yeah, it's that way. Okay. See, he's always facing that way, which isn't what I want. So I need to do some magic. Game object dot transform dot rotate. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Continuing on with the game. So this is where I was going to do a little bit of the magic. So transform, rotation, gets, I think I can do vector 3 dot angle, axis angle, angle axis. Angle between. Oh, I forgot how to do that. Maybe it's just angle. Then I'm going to do vect move. No. Vector 3 up to vector move. Is that it? So this is like a little bit of trial and error here. Quaternion. How do I get a quaternion from an... What is this? Float. I'm going to peek at one of my other projects. It's like a really simple line, but I just don't remember what it was. Okay. Here we go. I can just do vector 3 up, then F rotation. Yeah, this may not be the best way to do this, but you can do rotation gets quaternion, dot identity, then do game object transform dot rotate vector 3 up. F rotation? I gotta keep my F rotation. Yeah. Private float F rotation. Seems like there should be a way that I can do this without keeping rotation variable. I don't like this way at all. Okay, I'm gonna learn something here. Unity get rotation angle from vector 3. See, I don't understand all these Euler angles. I remember doing Euler angles at Georgia Tech, like my sophomore year, in one of my calculus classes. New vector 3. Rotation dot Euler angles gets, can I just pass in this vector? Let me do new vector 3. Let me do it like this. 0, like the example, 0, 30, 0. Well, that should translate them 30 degrees. Why isn't this happy? It's not a variable. That's what this says. Rotation Euler angles. Gets new vector 3. Is this old? No, this is 27. Why does this work? Quaternion. New vector 3. Rotation. Quaternion Q gets quaternion identity. Let's call it rot. Identity. Rot dot Euler angles gets new vector 3 0 30 0. So can I do rotation gets rot? I don't see why I couldn't assign it the other way. It's like all this is doing is assigning it to another variable first. Clear. Is it still not like that? Yeah, so he's rotated 30 degrees. So the trick is finding what the degree angle is based on which way the gamepad is pressed. I'm going to close this. I'm going to see if I can fix this up a little bit better. Oops. Okay, here we go. Get a little bit more overhead in here. I can also play with the field of vision too. Okay. Main camera, game object, move, align, copy, stop, paste. So let's set X to 0, Y to 9, Z to -10. It's 30, 0. I wish there was like a snap function right here. So it's like if it would just take the closest. I guess that's too much to ask for. I wonder if I can... Wait a second. Let's do float. F angle gets... So I want the angle from... going forward. Vector 3 dot angle from vector 3 forward to vect move. So can I put F angle here? So this will should instantly snap to whatever direction I'm pressing. Oh, it's backwards. So up goes up, down. Oh, wait, that's right. The only thing that isn't right is left. Left and right both. It doesn't make a distinction from right and left. It treats both of them as right. So I know in one of my other games I had to make that distinction. It doesn't make a distinction from going left or to the right. So, I can fix that. If input get axis horizontal float fx amount. Crud. Float fz amount. This way I'm not having to look it up using a string twice. Fx amount fz amount if fx amount is less than 0, f angle, adding a sign or subtracting a sign? I don't think it matters. It'd be nice if I can keep it between 0 and 360, but if it isn't, if I go to like -90, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so that fixed it. Oh no! Look at that. If I go down, up, left, right. Oh boy. So now it's messed up this way. Maybe I should have just done 90. I think I just need to subtract off 90. Up and over. Down, over. Oh boy. So that angle between really doesn't work that great. Unity vector 3 angle. See, it would be nice if it just gave me the same direction and not the smallest. Signed angle. Let's try this. You know, I don't think they would have this function if there wasn't a use for it. So, target direction. So my target is vect move forward. Transform forward. Vector 3 up. See what this does. I really don't want to have to, like... Whoa. Yeah, that's not what I want. It's kind of cool effect, though. It's like a turbine or something. This is so aggravating. I wasn't intending on spending this much time. I'm just getting the rotation right. This is where knowing your math really helps. It's a combination of knowing your math and knowing how it works with Unity. That's 180. So I don't know why 0 is up. I guess 0 is going into the screen. 90, 0, 90, 180, T70. Zero, 90, 180, T70. X is 0, X is 0. So it starts having problems when X is negative, Z is negative or positive. X is negative. It's almost like F angle gets 180 minus F angle. I think that's what it should be. So that will flip it. Just needs to be flipped. No. 135. Zero, 40, 130, 180. Angle is 45. So that's 45 plus 180. Still not right. 315. So is that minus 180? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, man. It's almost like it's 180 minus F angle. Is that it? I'll eventually get it right by trial and error. That's all a part of the fun of it, I suppose. Wow. Oh, man. I wish you wouldn't move. Let's turn off translation. That could be part of the problem right there. I'm translating before I rotate. Let's do 360 minus F angle. There we go. But it always flips back. there. No, it had been something like that. If vect move dot magnitude is greater than 0, turn translation back on. There we go. Boy, that looks really wanky right there. Okay, I think I need to make a rigid body on the player. See if it's gonna fall through. Yep. So let's add rigid body. No. Let's add mesh collider plane. I'm gonna go ahead and change that. There we go. I never figured out how to get that wobbling not to happen. Let's go to room, model, room. I need to start remembering to do this every time. Is to go in and change this to room mesh. So now, oops. I want to go to prefabs, room. So now it's nothing. So I need to set this to room mesh. Oh no! What happened? Oh, did the room fall? Material. None. What happened there? Turn off mesh collider. Oh, do I have to reassign the room now since I renamed the mesh? That's dumb. Yeah. Okay, let's drag in a room. Let's delete this room. Go to models. Assign this room. Let's add physics. Mesh collider, remesh. Apply. I want to put some like inspirational posters in the background. That would be cool. I wonder if I can add continuous collision on the player. If that would make any difference. I never did lock the X and Z. It's still bouncy like that. Oh, there he goes. So I need to freeze X, oh no, freeze X and Z. Maybe Y too, I don't know. I really don't need any of the world stuff affecting me. The world physics. I can handle all my own physics. I should make little doors though. Why is that proportion so weird? Oh, maybe it is weird. I didn't do the front. Oh, that's enough. Okay, that's why it looks so wanky. No wonder. Thought that looked pretty strange. I was like, oh, that's just a weird. I thought it was just a weird perspective. But I thought it was like a really wide view perspective right there. There we go. I should make the wall a little bit thicker. I don't know if I want a paper thin wall. I do want doors though. Be cool if I had doors that open and closed. No. Oops, I need a different. No, I just need a cube. 0, 0, 0. And GZ1. Oh man, I wish I could see my cube. Okay. So I want this to be 2.5. So it's already 2. GZ 1.5. This is my character. Looks kind of wanky too. I wonder what the width of a door is. Door dimensions. A regular door. Standard door size. Let's do a 7. 6. 6 by 6. Six foot 6 inches, 2 meters. So it's about 2. Wait, how tall is this guy going to be? He's not going to be 6 foot tall. Let's make him 5'8". 5 foot 8 inches, 2 meters. 1 point. Let's make him 1.7 meters. Save. So scale 0.5. GZ minus 0.5. Scale 1.7. Oh no. Here we go. Let me make sure I can click through. No. Okay. Z0. Z 1.7. Whoa, that's tall. How wide is he? X 0.5. Scale 2. Who's going to do that? Scale 2. G. Oh no. Scale X2. Scale Y2. 1.711. G Y. Save. Player. Prefab player. Where is... Oh, here's Clyde. 1.7. Y will be 0.5 plus 0.35, which is 0.85. There he is. So... Six foot, 1.8 meters. 6 foot 6 inches. 6.5 feet. It's 2 meters. models. So Z needs to be 2 meters by width, or no. That should be 6 foot 6 inches, not 6 foot by 6 inches. So the width, 2 feet 4 inches. Let's do 2 feet 4 inches. Two foot 4 inches to meters. Not R. Let's do 0.7. Scale Y 0.7. Scale X. Like that. Okay. Let's call this door. Seven. So we're all centered up. GX, put it right here. I want to take this, add Boolean, intersect, door, oops, whoa. Modifier, Boolean, difference, door, apply, GX. Let's take a look at it. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh, I didn't delete that. Difference. Door. Apply. Why didn't it delete the door? Something didn't get chopped right. Scale X. Let's make it big and fat. Maybe there's some weird thresholds that I'm not crossing here. Wow. It's not cutting it right. Let's make sure all of the normals are the right direction. That looks right. That looks right. So I don't understand why it's not cutting this the right way. Intersection. No, that's definitely not right. Carve. Oh, there we go. Well. That's awkward. Well, that's not as bad. Maybe it's because this isn't a cube. It's having problems. Let's go ahead and grab this face, extrude this out. G, Y, X minus 0.5. What was the width of the door? Divide that by half. Or the thickness. 1 3/4 inch. Zero 0.01 or 0.1. Oops. Wow, this itty bitty thin right there. Whoa. Okay. Normals recalculate. Okay. I guess I need to do that for all. Let's see if it cuts it right now. GX. Ugh. Why is it not cutting this correctly? I don't understand. Well, first of all, these are pointed the wrong way. Calculate. Calculate. Recalculate. Oh, it didn't even put a face on this side. Let me grab this one, this one, this one, this one. Put a face on there. Calculate. Grab that, recalculate. Okay. Intersect, Boolean, intersect, crap. Difference, door, apply. Why does it create a new one? Oh, it's so messed up. Why is it not getting this right? Let's try carve. Let's just get that one. I guess I can dynamically do that. Okay, that looks okay. That's what I wanted right there. Was that so hard? So now I got to do this again 3 more times. Great. So select this. Go edit mode. So I want to extrude X 0.1. So go to 1. Select this. Recalculate. But still it messes up this one. Recalculate. Flip. I think it didn't put the stupid backside on here again. Great. So I got to do this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Looks right. Let's grab this GX. Grab this one, Boolean, intersect, door, carve, difference, carve, apply. Okay, it's starting to look like a room now. I'll take this guy. GX scale X. I might want to save this out as a door object. I could use this later. Could have let the door open up as you get close to it. That would be cool. Yeah. So rotate Z 90. So now I got to do these outsides. Oops. Extrude Y 0.1. Extrude Y minus 0.1. Now I gotta go do the insides. 1, 2. Whoa. 3. Oops. I think I might need to merge these vertices together. Okay. Tools. Remove doubles. Okay, remove the doubles. Save. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a face. 1, 2. I feel like an architect. 3, 4. Make a face. That's the right direction. And that's the right. Did I ever make a face there? That's the wrong direction. No, that's the right direction. So I want to take the door. I want to set the X to 0. Pull it up. So it's right in there. Let's get this one. Boolean. Intersect. Door. Carve. Difference. Carve. Apply. G. Y. Messed it up. Crud. That one messed up too? I can't tell. It's hard to tell. All UVs recalculate. Okay. Different store carve, apply. Why? Why is it not doing that one correctly? Crap. So I know that one's right because I can see the door through that one. That one's right. That one's right. Save. Oh no, it's got extra things in here. It's got like extra backwards faces. It's not right. Oh no, that's just the center. But I should be able to dissolve some of these, I think. Join. It's like there's like a dissolve. There we go. Dissolve. Oh no. Why does it have part of the bottom as a part of this object? Doesn't make any sense. What happened to the bottom? Oh, it deleted the whole bottom when I did that. Didn't want that. I can do the bottom later. I don't understand why part of the bottom of this mesh is part of this mesh. Oh, the bottom's still there if I go into edit mode. Well. I don't know why I can't see the bottom. I can see the bottom there. That's wild right there. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Maybe it's not all the way through. Yeah, that's the problem. Let's go ahead and make it wide again. That's the problem. Oops. Dissolve. Dissolve. I know I'm being really picky here. Modifier, Boolean. Difference. Door. Carve. Apply. Boolean. Difference. Oh no. Get rid of that. Boolean difference door carve apply. Okay. Looks good. Except for the bottom doesn't show. I do want to export this object though, if I can. Export. Is there a way to do only selected? Okay, I'm not dealing with this. I want to file, save. Room, file, save as, door, save. I'm gonna delete this. Move this back to 0, 0, 0. GZ1 GZ.7. Oh man. Let's make this 2. I think it was 2 meters. Let's make this 2 meters. Z0. Z2. Doesn't look right. Crap. They get an extra vertex in there. Oh, I guess that's right. Two. Y. Scale. Oops. I think that's close enough. Actually, grab these. Let's set Y. Is that right? Why is that 0? X. Y minus 0.7. Y0 G1. Why is that moving the X median? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why that moves X median. Minus 0.1. Shouldn't that be Y median? So it's 2 thickness. Oh, maybe I need to apply the scale and the rotation. Oh, that's why, because it's rotated. Okay, now it makes sense. So now if I select this one, G, Y, so now it affects Y. File, open, room. So here's my room. Let's delete the door. Still don't see why it doesn't show the floor. Zero. I have a feeling that like the floor is actually still there. I just can't see it. Okay. I think I want to do the floor on around the outside, maybe. The other problem is I still got these little small corners right here that don't look right. And I've already merged these vertices together, I think. If I select that one, it's going to move both of them. What I could do, could just do like triangles around. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I do want to get this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Ah, cruddy. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Make a face. I got one oddball. Edge. Dissolve edge. Oh, I can't dissolve that edge. Delete edge. Make sure it's facing upward. I think it's facing the wrong way. Yeah. Need the flip. Flip. There we go. I spent way too much time doing that room. Oh, man. Plus, you can't see through this wall. There's something weird going on right there. Wish I could see through this wall right here. The shadows are too bright too. There shouldn't be like a sun. Move, line, 0, 0, copy, so the room shouldn't cast shadows. Paste. Off. But it should receive shadows, maybe? Okay. No! This is pretty cool. I want to have the doors flipping open and close. That would be so cool. Okay. Level manager. So I'm going to make public list of room objects. Room. I don't even have room defined yet. I think it will be good to have a room object, even though I don't have one created yet. Room. Come on. What do I just want to call this? Rooms? Room list. Come on, compile. If anything else, since I don't like to do tagging, it will allow me to grab these rooms. Way to grab them. Apply. It's like Visual Studio has so many problems lately identifying Unity objects. Why did this... Oh, I got my PS4 controller hooked up by USB. Don't want that. Crud. I'm gonna take a break here in a little bit. Midnight, I'm taking a break. So that only gives me like 15 minutes. For I gets... Oops. And for I gets 0. I is less than 4. I plus plus. Crap. Actually, these will already be... What? What is going on? Crap. Yeah, I don't need a list of room. Do I need a list of room objects? I don't know. I thought I was going to put the rooms here, but I just need the definitions of the rooms. For j gets 0, j is less than 4, j plus plus. I think I need to move those inner walls in a little bit. Where's my room? Public const int. Let's go and make it a float. Room width 20f. Public const float. Room depth gets 10f. Vector 3 vect pos gets room width times I. New vector 3. room dot room width 0f depth J. Actually, I want to do J here, not here. Vect pos. I don't know if I need the room list or not. So the room needs a target position. Float. No. Vector 3. Vec target position. Crap. No, the camera needs a target position. Main camera. Vector 3 vec target position. So on start vec target position gets game object transform dot. Why does Visual Studio not recognize any? Every time I create a new script, it's like it doesn't recognize anything. It seems like it's been that way since this last release of Unity. So every time I create a new script, I have to shut down Visual Studio and restart it back up, which is kind of annoying. If transform position does not equal vect target position, transform dot position gets vector 3 dot move towards transform position target position float f speed. Let's make it 5. Let's make it 10. F speed times time dot delta time. So player, if you move game object dot find main camera camera C dot get component camera. If C does not equal null, make sure the camera exists. Oh no, I need a main camera. Main camera, get component, main camera. And I need to drag the main camera on here. Boy, my finger's killing me every time I have to drag and hold. Call this MC, main mcam, mcam, mcam dot tar. Did I not make that public? Crap. Public. Target position gets transform game object dot transform dot position dot x new vector 3 x divided by room dot room width 0f. Oh no. mcam dot transform dot position dot y, then game object transform position dot z divided by room dot room depth. See if this works. Oh, I need to do a time, delta time. Main camera, transform, move. No, yeah, I'm doing the time, delta time right there. See if this works. Oh no. It's kind of between the two. Oh, it's sort of working, but it's not. It's doing fractions. It needs to be full numbers. Yeah, it's doing floats. X. I need int division, not float division. So if my position is say 200 and the room width, oh wait a second. What is the room width? Oh, wait a second. 20. 20 tiles. The width is 20. My position is 5. So 5 divided by 20 would be 0. So yeah, I need... But I have some offsets I need to do too. I could have just used the floor maybe. Times room depth. That seems counterintuitive. Divide by room's depth, then multiply by room's depth. Something's not right. There we go. Seems counterintuitive, but it's because of going from floats to ints. And this is going to seem even more counterintuitive. Minus room. Actually, no. Room depth divided by 2. So that's going to move it halfway back, I think. I actually need to move further back than that. Looks pretty cool though. And yeah, I can kind of see myself through the wall, but oh well. Oh no. So the trigger point needs to be down back further. Oh man. Oh, this is messy here. This is a mess. I think this can drastically be reduced right here. If I did some math. So I think X is coming toward. I want it triggered once I walk past the room boundary. Okay, so I need to add X is coming out. There we go. Look at that. That's so freaking cool. That's so freaking cool right there. But it needs to be a little bit further back. I need like an offset. The offset is the default position. 0. Okay, I'm taking a break for now. I'll be back a little bit later. Thanks everyone for watching. I think I got a lot done. As far as the camera and the room spawning. Really didn't intend to spend that much time on it. You just can't see the bottom of that room. This one still needs to be fixed. Okay, thanks everyone for watching.